The self-improvement movement is toxic and it's ruining a lot of people's lives. But before you disagree, I'm speaking on the dark side of self-improvement. Self-improvement itself is actually good. It is important to focus on self and elevate yourself and become the best version of yourself. And a lot of content out there, if digested properly and actually, the actions you take are accounted for after watching these videos. Self improvement is toxic and it is ruining a lot of people's lives. But before you disagree and comment something, go ahead and hold those fingers. I'm speaking on the dark side of self improvement. I'm thinking about the young, impressionable minds that are led down, a bad path. Self improvement community, the self improvement community, is oversaturated with people who haven't been through things or they're speaking on a lot of things they don't know about, and it's fake. And what they are teaching a lot of people is that there's something wrong with you, even if they're not saying it directly. Indirectly, directly, a lot of people are being told that something is wrong with them, and a lot of people are fixing problems that they don't have. They are teaching people that you aren't enough, you are ugly, you are broke, you are all these things, and maybe these things are true, right? But what they don't tell you is maybe if you're young, you will grow into your body, you will grow into your looks, you will grow into, your whatever, your structure. I didn't always look this good, you know what I'm saying? But I had to grow up, I had to mature. Yes, you know what I'm saying? You can do some things while you're younger, like fixing your acne and fixing your hair and all these things. I'm all for that. But having these kids in seventh grade being um, depressed because they don't look like 27-year-olds with full beards, and that's not healthy, right? You're trying to fix something that's broke, and then what happens is a lot of people get obsessed with being broken. A lot of people get obsessed with having something wrong with them because of the mindset that is being created. Like I've seen many videos like, yeah, man, just go get your heart broken and then go to the gym. And look, bro, I'm all for a healthy outlet. If you're going through something, go to the gym. Go take up a sport, martial arts, or get into content creation, something like that. But they won't tell you is that you should not form a bad relationship with success, or you shouldn't have negative thoughts fueling your success, because what will happen is if you allow that balance to be overthrown, or if you overindulge in those negative thoughts and they fuel your success, you're going to become addicted to it. You're going to get to the point where you'll seek out relationships just for them to go bad, just so you can get some more brain fuel to go to the gym. And a lot of people not going to tell you about that. You will literally ruin your life chasing sadness. It will become a drug to feel sad. You'll listen to sad music all the time, and it just won't be good, man. So just make sure, especially if you're a young and very impressionable mind and you don't really think for yourself as much, really try to process what people are saying. Okay? Take the good. If it's bad, if it's outlandish, don't worry about it, and don't consume content that's not for you. I'm not telling you not to watch it, because it's not like you can know what you're watching before you click on it. But I have seen many videos, and while I was younger, let me just put it like, let me throw an analogy. So let's say you are 6 foot tall, right? No, you know what? Let's go all the way extreme so I can prove this point. Let's say you were 7'3", and I watch and I show you a video. It's like, you are short, you are worthless. Some people will be like, damn, I am short. I'm not 7'4", so I am short and I am worthless. That's not healthy, right? You might be swole, and then you watch a video. It's like, you're not big enough, you're weak, you need to get stronger. And you're like, damn, I could be bigger. I'm not as strong as I could be. Some people resort to testosterone boosts. Some people, steroids. Some people just kill themselves in the gym trying to check. Like, bro, it's nothing wrong with you. You're okay. And just because you need to improve still doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. There's just something that could be better about you. You're not a sickness or a cancer, right? But you can always improve yourself. I can always look better. I can always smell better. But that doesn't make me a bad person. That doesn't make the quality of me bad. I can just be better. Now, I'm also not saying if you're a slob and you just dabble in degeneracy and this and this and that you are the best you can be. I'm not saying that. And if you're watching this video, I know you're smart enough to understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking on the dark side of the mind. I'm speaking about what they don't tell you about. Okay? And what a lot of people do is they base their entire lives on self-improvement. They push a lot of people away from them. They become lonely because they are so driven by self-improvement and going in monk mode and not talking to anybody and all these things. If you can find a way to balance that and get all the good benefits out of it, bro, you are going to be a soldier. But the moment that balance slips and you dive into that rabbit hole, it is dangerous, it is scary, and you don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there. Life is about balance. Now, when you on a grind and you on a successful path, you do have to slip the balance scale, right? Because balance causes things to maintain. Imbalances causes things to change. So you have to know how to make things change and then maintain them. Make things change and then maintain them. You just don't want them to just always change and you go down that rabbit hole. That's why, like, if you was a successful person, you should have, experienced a lot of sleepless nights, right? Staying up late, getting up early, getting all this work done. But once you get successful, you want to make your sleep schedule a little better, or maybe you get to the point where you can hire people to do the work for you so you can go to sleep. Because if you don't go to sleep and you don't eat enough and you don't have the proper nutrition, you're eventually going to get sick. But if you're trying to be successful and you getting 12 hours of sleep at night, bro, you losing daylight. You losing, waking hours. Some people can do that. Some people are in careers that, require that. But there's also an imbalance in their life. They might have to sit in front of a computer screen more. They might have to spend a lot of time working with cameras. There's going to be imbalances somewhere if you want to make a change. But if you don't want the change to get away from you, that's why you have to maintain things. That's why your life can't be strictly based on self-improvement. That's why you're not supposed to go to the gym every day, because you need days to recover. You have to find a breaking point, not a quitting point, a breaking point. Rest, recover, take the arrows out of you, and keep moving forward. You don't want to be lonely. That is the worst thing you can do. And I'm not just talking about not having people around you. I mean not having yourself. Because when you get on this self-improvement journey and you dive into this rabbit hole and you let it become toxic for you, you start to neglect yourself. And I'm not saying, how can I neglect myself? I'm going to the gym every day. Well, you're not listening to yourself. You're not telling yourself that you need a break. And this mental checklist that you got down, I got to hit this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do that. When you miss one of those, you automatically start beating up on yourself. I'm on a self-improvement grind. I can't afford to miss this. I understand the grind, bro. I understand the struggle of trying to make things happen. We won't try nothing. We make it happen. I understand when you're making things happen and you don't hit certain goals, or you miss this and miss that. I know you got to stay hard on yourself and you got to be disciplined. But you can't just sit there and beat yourself up, because you're going to form a bad relationship with yourself, and you are going to accept a bad relationship with yourself. But what you also don't want to do, this is why I keep mentioning balance, is accept missing goals all the time. Accept, degeneracy and missing workouts and fumbling. You gotta find balance in all of this. Okay? You find what works for you. Maybe, if you was a person like me, maybe you go to the gym 5 days a week, right? Maybe some dude goes 6. Maybe you need to go 3. We are all different. Your lifestyle might be different. You might be in school, all this and that, right? And I'm gonna just throw in another little analogy right here. You got people that go to school, work jobs, right? Mostly all of their day is gone. They got 2 hours of free time, but they compare themselves to an influencer who literally has nothing to do all day. Like, man, I'm not free and I should be working out 7 days a week. Bro, you don't have time. Chill. Go to your room, hit some push-ups, do some pull-ups, do some squats, some lunges, stretch. Eat right. Try to. You know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm saying, and I hope y'all didn't get lost in a ramble, but basically what I'm saying is examine yourself. If someone says you're short, think about it. Am I really short? You're like, you know what? I am short. But that's okay. Tall people die faster. It makes your heart work faster. My height doesn't make me invaluable. Who cares? Right? Just examine yourself, bro. Examine your situation and stop comparing yourself to other people. It's not cool, man. Comparison is a thief of joy, and you are you. You have to die with you. You came in this world alone. I hope so. Even if you had a twin, you came out one at a time. And if you came out wrapped up with your twin, please comment so I could remake this video and take that out. But yeah, bro, you're gonna be fine. And if you're on your self-improvement journey, I'm all for it, man. Just make sure you find balance in it and don't get lost in the sauce, because the sauce gets saucy. Okay? I'll see y'all on the next one, and I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you.